Coach Jsi Wint was a starting guard on our National Champion Florida Gators team in the 2018 season for the Coach KJ Carousel Dynasty, but he wasn't quite good enough to go to the NFL, so he decided, let's go back to the alma mater and get into coaching. So that's exactly what he did, and he started out as an assistant position coach. He worked his way up to a position coach. However, Coach KJ wouldn't give him the play calling duty, so now he's out to prove himself as a possible play caller, and he starts out here at UMass. Follow along as we see how his coaching journey plays out. Let's get into this one. We're gonna boot this one away here to Eastern Michigan, as this kicking meter is kind of a pain in the butt to get used to, but I love it. It's not easy, which is good. So we are underway as Eastern Michigan takes the knee. Now, like I said, we're not gonna play defense in this series, so we're gonna show off our first series on D, but it's gonna be us watching it because we're the offensive coordinator. Eastern Michigan opens up with the ball. They're going to hand it off, and that's going to be a solid carry there. That's Deontay McMillan picking up a pretty good carry. So 2nd and 4, they're going to spread us out. I bet you they're going to want to run the ball here, and that's exactly what they do. They get another solid, probably 5-yard gain there. McMillan looks like he's going to be a pretty good back and probably a problem. We don't have much of a stadium pulse, so I expect that to likely be one of our issues as we go back to the ground game here, and that's McMillan breaking a tackle. What a play, man. That's really nice, actually. So they're looking good. Our defense looks like we need some work. Well, we knew that coming in here. That's not something we didn't expect, is they're going to run some play action, and they're going to throw it, and he steps out of bounds, losing a couple yards. That's perfect. Sorry if I just touched the mic. For Eastern Michigan, is they're looking to pass. Their quarterback's on the move, and that's going to hit the ground incomplete. That's a stop. We're going to get the ball here to start our day. Let's see how this punt goes. It's away, and we're back on the return. It looks like it's probably not going to go anywhere as it's a fair catch. Let's get into this one. Looking at our impact players, we have Dominic Mazzotti and Lake Ellis as our impact players. Tyson Pumachan at quarterback. We're going to send a guy in motion, and we're looking to pass here to open up the day. That's a nice one to a wide open Brown. That's going to get us out to about the 40-yard line. Big play. Paradis is starting as he has the slightly higher overall here, so we're going to go to him on the ground. Nice run. He jukes inside. We'll take that. That's a solid gain. Let's try a play that doesn't always work. A jailbreak screen. We're out there. That's going to be Brown picking up solid yardage. It's 3rd and short. We need to make sure we're including Frank Ladson Jr. in this offense, as we know he's one of our best players, as that's a solid run by Paradis and a 1st down. Paradis getting another carry here on the read option. We'll take that. It's a short game. Paradis remaining in the game here. We're going to go back to him on the ground. He's going to hit the gas, and he had nowhere to go. We got bottled up at 3rd and long. I would say we're definitely not in field goal range here, so we got to convert as we're looking to go down the field. We're going to go to our tight end who's open. That's Mazzotti, our impact player, getting the 1st down. What a throw by Pumachan. Our offense is actually playing pretty well today as we're going to hand it off. That's going to go nowhere. Spreading them out wide here. Pumachan at quarterback. We're going to run an RPO. Don't love that decision. That play did not work at all. Coach Jsi Wint's going to spread him out again. We're looking to pass with Pumachan. He's going to step up in the pocket. Pumachan has a shot at the 1st down. He might get into the end zone. He couldn't barrel in, but it's 1st and goal. Cookie Desir drew in the game here, and we're going to go to him on the ground. He's going to cut it up. Touchdown, UMass. Coach Jsi Wint's going to lead a touchdown drive on his first series calling plays after leaving the Florida Gators. It's 6-0 UMass. The extra point is up and good. It's officially 7-0. 3rd and 7 here for the Eagles. Cole Snyder's in the gun. They're going to have to pass here. Let's see if our defense can step up and get the stop. Snyder in the pocket, feeling a little bit of pressure, checking it down, and it looks like we got the stop we need. We should be getting the ball back here following this punt. Tyson Pumachan in the offense take over here, and there's a flag on the play. What happened there? That is, I don't know why our clock ran out so quick. We're going to send Brown in motion. We're going to go to the ground game. It's Paradis cutting it back inside. Nice run. Considering how poorly that went with our false start here, or delay a game to start the series. Pumachan's on the move. Pumachan's just going to tuck run. He can't quite get the 1st down. I do have to remember to slide in this game, though, because that's going to be critical, keeping guys healthy in this series. As we go underneath, that's going to be a drop. No, it's 4th and 3. The Eagles have a 3rd and 2 here. They can run it, and I think McMillan's been really good, as that's exactly what they do, and McMillan converts. He finds some space up the middle. He's down all the way to the 40. Big play for the Eagles of Eastern Michigan. Snyder looks like he's adjusting the play here at the line of scrimmage, going back to the ground game, and that's, again, a little bit of space found there. We got to do better here. Our defense, you know, this team's pretty weak. We won 1 game last year. We brought in a lot of transfers. Hopefully we as a team can play better as they go back to the ground game. That's a truck. What a carry. It looks like that ball came out late. 3rd and 4 here, looking again to pass to Snyder, and he has an open receiver. That's a first down. He's down all the way to the 25-yard line. Now we're inside of the 30. We're going to show off the rest of the series, as that's a carry for their running back. That's going to be another 7-yard pickup. They look like they're adjusting things at the line of scrimmage here. They're not feeling a lot of pressure from our fans as he's looking to pass. He has an open receiver, and that's a drop. It's knocked out. Great coverage there on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 here. Hopefully we can hold them to 3 and maintain our lead in this one. Snyder, a little bit of a high snap. Going to throw a screen out there to McMillan. McMillan with a blocker. That's a first down and goal. He's out of bounds and down at about the 7-yard line. They're moving pretty good on this drive, I'm not going to lie to you. It looks like Snyder's in the gun here. He's going to go back to the ground game. I don't know who that is getting the carry, but he fumbles it. Who has the ball? And it looks like they were able to recover it. Rather unfortunately, we were hoping to get a turnover there. Snyder back to the ground game, and that's a touchdown. Man, the Eagles are going to tie this one up. That should be McMillan, if I remember correctly. He's a good back for Eastern Michigan. In the pistol formation here, it's Pumachan, play action, looking to take a shot. He's got circle, but he can't get the ball away far enough. It's underthrown and picked. That's a big mistake here. The Eagles have excellent position and field position here, and they're going to be able to start in a great spot. They're already down to the 19-yard line here. Snyder and the company come back out on the field. He's looking to pass. He has an open receiver. It's going to be 1st and goal to about the 8-yard line there, if I had to guess. Man, our defense needs to step up here. We really put them in a bad spot, as that is another completion underneath. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They spread us out again. It looks like they got 3 receivers here over to the left. They got a tight end in the game. Snyder snapping it, looking to pass. McMillan's open in the flats. That's exactly who he goes to, but we get over there and knock him down. Big play for this defense. So now, new college rule. That was the 2-minute warning that just happened. So let's see what the Eagles can do here. Looking to pass. Flag on the play. That's an incompletion. Hopefully it's not on us. As long as it's holding, I'm okay with that. That's exactly what it is. They're going to be forced to settle for 3, which is, you know what, a good situation for us. As the kick's up, the kick is good. It's 10-7 Eastern Michigan. We got 1:54 left in the half. Let's see what we can do here as we're going to go underneath. That's Mazzotti getting the catch, 1st down. Let's no huddle it. Pumachan just in the play here at the line, getting lined up, getting the snap off. Pumachan stepping up in the pocket. There's nobody there. That's a good run. He cannot slide. He took a big hit at the end of that. Hopefully he's okay. Minute 26 left in the half. Pumachan looking to pass. Pumachan gets hit, and down he goes. We're going to call our first timeout. Pumachan in the pocket here, looking to pass. Moving. There's some pressure. He's going to step up. We can't hit circle there. We probably should have. As he's going to juke, get a nice play as he takes another big shot at the end of that play. But what a run by Tyson Pumachan. Still have a minute 13 and a half as we keep him pretty spread out here. We're going to go to our tight end, or receiver, and that was incomplete. Frank Ladson. Play action here. They're not going to bite on that as Pumachan's hit as soon as he releases it. Coming out in the gun here, 3rd down and 10. Pumachan looking to hand it off on the option. He meant to pull it. Wrong button on me. We're going to see what 85 power feels like as this kick meter is flying. This kick's going to be a tough one. Okay. Yeah, we just overkicked that, and that is a terrible kick. We're not getting any points. Eastern Michigan getting the ball back. Snyder gets a good completion there as they're going to try to rush and get this 2-minute drill and see if they can get some points and extend their lead up prior to halftime. We're showing a little more defense than we probably will in this game, as that's another completion. Actually, it's knocked out. Big 3rd and 5 here. It could give UMass a chance to answer after that absolutely terrible kick as Snyder's going to go through the air. Snyder goes down. That's a sack, and UMass calls a timeout. Jsi Wint was given the green light to try to get points before halftime. He's going to go down the field. That's Mazzotti open all the way out to the 50. We're going to rush to the line here. Save that timeout. 28 seconds as the clock starts running now. He snaps the ball. There is a flag. Let's go down the field here. He got hit as he released it. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it's offsides or something on defense. That's exactly what it is. It also works as basically a free timeout as we go down the field with Phoumachan. One-on-one shot. Phoumachan misses on that one. 16 seconds left in the half for Phoumachan, who is on fire. Phoumachan steps up. Phoumachan with all sorts of running room goes down. We're going to rush to the line here. We're at 27. I want to get another vertical shot off into the end zone before halftime here. Come on, get the snap off. There we go. Down the field. R1 is open. Touchdown, UMass. What a play. Tyson Phoumachan. I don't know quite who he hit there. That's Brown, our slot receiver. What a play here by the Minutemen right before halftime. And quarterback Tyson Phoumachan. Extra point is up and good. It's 14-10. As we head into halftime, let's take a look at how we are doing today. The Minutemen are playing well on offense. Jsi Wint's called a good game. They already have almost 100 yards rushing, 115 yards passing. They're averaging 8.2 yards per play right now. They're not winning the time of possession battle, but they're ahead in this one, and that's what really matters. Let's go ahead and take a look at our recruiting now. Now that it's halftime, let's take a look at our recruiting. Sean McDougal, the top player on our board. We jump all the way up number 3. We're the only school to offer him a scholarship. We're going to keep pushing hard for him. Next up's Cortez Cashman. We didn't make his top 3, so we decided to up him to 50 points. Juan Nix, we're up to number 1 on him. We're happy with where we're at, and we're going to keep pushing forward. Elliot Stinson, if we had more points, I'd up him, but we don't. So we're at number 1. We're going to take our chances and keep fighting. Temple is interested, but hopefully with our 25 points, we're doing enough to get him. 3-star Jabu Sweet, we up to 50 because we didn't get into his top 8 yet, and I really want to get up there. He's a JUCO junior, and I feel like he might be able to help us out. Robbie Chester, we're up on his board, but we're still behind 2 bigger schools, so I'm worried we're not going to be able to really fight for him. But for now, since he's a 3-star, I'm going to keep him on my board for a little while longer. Next up, Sean Harper. Same idea here. He's got 1 more week, and then if we don't make up any ground, which we're probably not going to, I'm probably going to pull off the points. Ryan Marcano, we're sitting at 2nd, and we've moved all the way up. Rutgers is ahead of us, but I feel like we might be able to compete for him. Nathan O'Shaughnessy, I wanted to add points to him, but we don't have any. We're not in his top 8 currently. Shamir North, a 3-star. Same idea, but I just don't have the points to do it. Denzel Foster, same problem, but he doesn't have scholarship, so I'm hoping that with our scholarship, maybe somehow we can get up in there. And Matt Schomer, he's a 3-star, and we're at number 1 on his list, so we're hoping we can bring him in. These guys down here are all just 2-stars, so for now, we're just going to let them rock how they are. Let's get back into the second half of this game. The kick is away here to begin the second half. Brown is on the return once again. We have a little bit of a space here. That's a solid return. We'll take that. We're going to go to the ground game here. It's Jalen John getting the solid carry. We'll take that. Good way to start the half. Phoumachan looking to pass here. He's going to go to Frank Ladson Jr. He's well covered. What a mistake that was. Big 3rd and 7 here for Phoumachan. He's actually going to throw the screen out there. It's not a great decision, but we'll pick up nothing on that play, I guess. Unfortunately, that did not go well. There is a flag on the play, though. Hopefully, that's roughing, and that gives us a 1st down. That's why we still show these off. That's exactly the call. That's going to give us a free 1st down. Let's go ahead and accept that. Phoumachan looking to pass here, going underneath. That's Frank Ladson. I think that's his 1st reception of the day. He picks up a couple. In the gun here, play action. Tayshawn Phoumachan getting on the move here. Phoumachan tuck, run. He's way down to the 40-yard line. I got to remember how to slide again. From the gun, play action here, 1st down. He's on the move. That's a good throw, but I guess not. 2nd and 10 here. Phoumachan hands it off. That's going to be our receiving back, Aldrich, I think his name is. I'm still learning the players here, so give me a chance to get better at that. Big 3rd down and 7 here for Phoumachan out there into the flats. That's going to be a completion. Frank Ladson on the out route. Phoumachan pulls it on the read option. Phoumachan sprints, powers in, touchdown UMass. They're going to extend their lead up today. What a play by Tyson Phoumachan as he hits the Heisman pose. The extra point is up and no good. College kickers miss. We only have a 10-point lead. Third down here and 4. Let's see what the Eagles can do. Snyder passing into coverage, and that's completed. His receiver held on to the tough one there. Third down and 5 here for the Minutemen defense. Let's see what they can do. Snyder on the move, throws it underneath. That's a big conversion out across midfield. He's down to the 46-yard line. I will say I like how fast-paced this field is. Snyder's going to do the play action and take a shot. He has an open receiver, but that's knocked out late. Second and 10, Snyder again passing, going underneath, and that's nearly intercepted. Third down and 10 now for the Eagles. Snyder moving in the pocket, feeling some pressure, going backwards. He's got to step up as he finds an open receiver, but we knock it out with great coverage. That's fourth down. That means we're going to be getting the ball back here as long as they don't fake it. And the punt is away. Let's see what kind of field position we're going to have. That's a, wow, looks like a pretty good punt. I can't tell where it went out. We're at the 2-yard line here. That's no fun as we're going to send Paradis in motion. Go to Jalen John, who's bottled up with a big hit. We're pretty backed up here, so we're going to go right back to our ground game as Paradis is bottled up again. That's a short gain. Big 3rd and 9 here for the Minutemen, going quick underneath Frank Ladson, and we miss him with Puma Chan. We're pretty backed up here as we got to punt this one away. This is kind of shaky field position. All right, the punt is away cleanly. I was a little worried about that. However, the Eagles are going to have great field position as they break that tackle. They're up across midfield already. Eagles down by 10 here. It's 3rd down and 6. This is going to be a pretty important play for them. Cole Snyder's going to pass. It looks like McMillan's open, and that's exactly who he found. First down, Eagles. Cole Snyder comes out in the gun here as they're inside the 30, looking to pass. He's going to go underneath. That's an easy completion. First down, Eagles. However, that's likely to end the 3rd quarter here. So that's exactly what happens. UMass is leading this one 20-10. What a game so far by the Minutemen. They look pretty good today. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure. I might need to add a minute on the quarter length. I got to see how it keeps going. We got to keep testing it out. That's the type of thing I got to learn here. And it's not like Madden where you already have like a preconceived idea here. So we're trying to figure that out as it's going to be a handoff to McMillan. And McMillan cuts and found some 4 yards there. That was a pretty solid play. I'm not going to lie to you. Snyder looking to pass on the RPO, and he's going to get the first down. What a decision. That was a tough throw right there into coverage. 1st and goal, though. They're probably going to go to McMillan or run a read option off the edge. That's what I would do if I was out here. But, you know, there you go to the ground game. It is McMillan getting the carry. He picks up just a couple there. Snyder isn't as athletic as Puma Chan, though, so to me it makes sense maybe not to be as aggressive, as it looks like they're going to run the pop pass, and that's probably going to work. Touchdown, Eagles. They are going to make this one interesting as it's 20-16 now. Jalen John's in the game, and they're going to hand it off to him, and he's going to power ahead. That's a solid carry. Going back to the ground game. Jalen John finding some space. That's a first down, keeping this drive going. Surprisingly, we're pretty healthy here as we go back to the ground game. That's our receiving back getting bottled up. Puma Chan from the gun, 2nd down, looking to pass. Puma Chan steps up the middle. Oh, no. I got to figure out how to slide here. I guess I'm just not tapping it light enough here as Puma Chan's going to look to pass here. Feeling some pressure. He's on the move, and he takes a bad sack. What a dreadful punt this is, man. Oh, no. Special teams are going to be ugly this year as we try to learn how to do this. The Eagles are in excellent field position here as they take over at midfield. So hopefully we can get a stop on defense. We're asking a lot out of them as that's a pass underneath by Snyder. That's going to be a solid gain to begin the drive. Big 3rd and 5 here for the Eagles. Snyder's going to pass underneath. He has an open receiver. That's a first down and more all the way down to the 25-yard line. What a huge play. The Eagles are now possibly in field goal range. It's probably the outer ranges, but we're going to see what they do as they run a play action pop pass, and then they throw it to the backside to McMillan. What a play call. I like that play. They got some pretty cool plays in this game so far, and a lot of them that we haven't even found yet. Like, I don't know good playbook right now, so I'm just trying out Ole Miss's to start off. As they're looking to pass underneath, that's an easy completion down inside of the 5. It's 2nd and 2, though. They can get a first down at about the half-yard line or so, roughly, maybe the 1. Snyder gets a direct snap to McMillan. That's a nice play, as it's going to be 3rd and inches, though. It didn't quite work. What a play call. So they come out in goal line. They're going to try to pound it in. use their bigger back. I don't remember his name, and that he gets the carry, and he's gonna get in. UMass is now trailing in this one. We got to come from behind. Let's see what Jsi Wint and this offense can do. We got 2:56 to answer here. We're going to go to the ground game. That's not going to work at all. 2nd and 10, Puma-chan looking to pass here, stepping up in the pocket. He's got a late throw across the middle that he couldn't fit in there to Keyshawn Brown. 3rd and 10 here for Puma-chan looking to pass. He's going to go down the field. He fits that in there to Keyshawn Brown. 1st down, Minutemen. 1st and 10 here coming out of the 2-minute warning. Play action. We're going to go in the Texas route. We just can't get the pass away in time. I thought we had that one. Puma-chan, play action. Puma-chan feeling pressure on the move here. Trying to outrun everybody. R1 does come open late, and he hits Keyshawn Brown. What a play. All the way down to the 17-yard line. Jalen John's in the game. He is going to get the carry here. It's a short one. We're not in too big of a rush here. I'm trying to be smart. Looking to pass here if we can, and it's not. It's a handoff to Jalen John. John powering. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and 1 here. We're going to pull it with Puma-chan. Puma-chan cannot get there. It's going to be 4th and inches. It all comes down to this for Coach Jsi Wint. What does he have called? Well, he's going to go to the speed option. They're going to get the pitch. It's a bad pitch by Puma-chan. Are you kidding me? What a way to lose this ball game. That is so disappointing. They're just going to take a knee, and that's going to be your ball game as the clock runs out. What a disappointing first game for the Minutemen. They looked really good early, and then they blew it in the 4th quarter. We're going to drop game number 1, 24-20. As an offensive coordinator, I think we have to adjust some things in our settings. I do believe we need a little bit more quarter length. I don't think we're getting quite enough plays off. And I'm going to adjust the play clock rundown. I think it's going to drop to 25 only. So that way, hopefully, we get some more plays off in a game. But this was fun, man. I really like playing this game. I'm disappointed we lost. But, you know, I showed we can compete, and we didn't play that bad. Puma-chan's really good. I just got to get used to some passing mechanics. As we take a look at team stats, we had 345 yards of offense, man. Like, you can't complain about that. We had 30 rushes, 22 passes. We only got off 52 plays. And then you look at Eastern Michigan, they only got off 53 plays. So I really feel like we need to up this a little bit, maybe add a minute and drop the play clock rundown. So hopefully it gets a little bit more realistic. We got a lot of yards, though. Our offense was pretty fun here. Let's look at some player stats. Puma-chan finished off the day 12 of 22, 192 yards, a touchdown and a pick. On the ground, it was Puma-chan with 103 yards and a touchdown. He did have that fumble at the end on the bad pitch, though. Jackson Paradis had 9 for 20 yards. We really did not do good running the ball. Jalen John was better, so we may see him a little bit more. It was Keyshawn Brown leading us with 6 receptions for 116 yards and a touchdown. Next up was Dominic Mazzotti, our tight end, with 3 for 61. Then we had 2 for Frank Ladson and 1 for Sterling Galvin. Defensively, it was Jarrell Johnson leading the way, followed by Jalen Stewart. This was a pretty good day. Our defense played good, honestly. Our offense cost us this one as Watson and Beckwith each had a TFL, a sack for Watson. And, of course, we didn't have any interceptions. Taking a look at Eastern Michigan, Cole Snyder, the red shirt senior out of New York. I'm pretty sure he played at Buffalo prior to Eastern Michigan. Had a solid day, 23 of 33, 175 yards, a touchdown, no picks. On the ground, McMillan was quite good, 56 yards, only 3.7 yards per carry, but he was a good player. Through the air, their leading receiver was Tyler Walton with 6 for 62. It was pretty good for him. Brooks had their touchdown reception. Looking at their defense, their leading tackler was Bryce Llewellyn and Luke Murphy, each with 9. That's a good day for their defense. They had a ton of TFLs against us. A lot of that's just, you know, me learning how to play this game as well. It's a brand new game, so for once I don't know what I'm doing coming in. It's Joey Zielinski and Peyton Price with sacks, and they had a pick for Luke Murphy. And, you know, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing coming into it, so I don't know what I'm doing in general, but at least this time I have an excuse. Coming out of this game, we're going to jump up to level 2, which is nice. And we're on the slowest setting, so I'm happy we were able to get an upgrade for playing decent here. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week and see if anything good happens. So far, nothing crazy on the recruiting trail. And here we have Jalen Johns at a risk of transferring because of playing time. He wasn't happy with the fact he didn't play much. I don't blame him there. Next week, UMass takes on the Toledo Rockets in Toledo, so it's going to be our first away game. You notice we're playing a ton of MAC opponents because in real life, UMass is headed to the MAC after this season. So that's where we're going to be next year, as I plan on being here for a few years as we try to build this team. I'm hoping to actually become the head coach, but, you know, I can only control what I can control. I got to do what's best for Coach Jsi Wint. Either way, we'll be back with more soon. Please like and subscribe. I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'm out.